And there's like no follow up to that, so I'm kind of pissed off.
Hey, watch the spoilers, dude.
It's been like 2 months or
Has
something.
it really?
It's been like a
I
month.
feel like it's
It's
only
been
been a
like
month, yeah.
it's been like a month.
Because it came out May sometime, and we're already June, so.
Yeah, it's been like a month. That's enough time. If you cared, you'd have seen it.
Yeah, that's the problem. Nobody saw it.
Yeah, well then who cares?
Yeah, exactly. Just like, well, we're just gonna jump right in, I guess.
Alright.
I can't come up with a clever transition for this one because Solo is such a boring film.
Fuck
so.
off, dude.
So Skkip, how are you doing today?
I'm alright. I woke up late.
I know you got big games tonight. You
Yeah.
guys are on top of the league right now, but in order to make playoffs, Badger keeps putting up that 10 Magic win number. Do you guys think you're gonna get there this season?
I think so. It'd be kind of sad if we didn't, honestly. But
All right. I know Mr. Brightside didn't play for you guys last week. Hopefully he ends up. showing up you guys got the 2-0 by default, right? You played the first game.
oh no, we played the second game. It just wasn't ticketed. Near
okay.
forgot or something.
Okay. So you missed some writing in the PPP. So was that a 1-1 then?
It was no, it's 2-0.
Oh.
Yeah, we
So-
won both games.
Yeah. And I think magic number, you at least have to 2-0 series, and then 1-1 the rest of your series in order to actually make playoffs. So you guys are in a really nice spot to hit that mark. We're gonna dive in to your players, just talk a little bit about each of them, and really kind of try and get to know you and know your team. First pick is Mr. Brightside, as of course I already mentioned. He didn't play for you guys last week.
No,
Did you notice anything with him missing? Did you guys have an issue in that carry role?
It's a little bit harder to get people to play carry because most of my players are support players. So it was like kind of an out of comfort thing. So I decided for that series just to put whoever is most comfortable in the hero to play the hero. So it was just kind of hard because everyone was swapping roles first and second game. Because Gaff usually plays 5 and he was playing safe lane carry for that first game. And then when Locusta usually plays off lane, he was playing 1, and then the Rose was playing 3, I think.
Okay. And I know I was going to mention it too. Gaff ended up playing carry for you. Do you think he stepped well into that role change?
I think so. I mean, I picked the hero I think he was comfortable on, and I'm just like that game. I think was more of we need one of our heroes to do well, and I think we just win the game depending on our draft. Because it was like they couldn't let anyone in our draft go too crazy because we would have just won no matter who which core went crazy. So
was that something that Gaff wanted to do, or was there anybody else that wanted to play carry for you?
I mean, I just had him play carry for that game because I think it was probably the best fit.
Okay, so it was more like it wasn't exactly forced, but something that just fit well for you guys.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you brought up Vanilla there too. Usually have him on the off lane. I know Vanilla as a support player in the past few seasons. I've seen him captain and played with him. Is this a role that he requested to play, or is it a role that you needed to fill?
Well, I was kind of like, you're like the third highest somewhere on my team. You're playing off lane. I'm gonna send you dual lane, so it's not like too super dependent on him. And I think him and Throws have pretty good communication and just lane synergy. So we've been playing pretty well with that lane, and I don't feel like there's any issues right now.
Okay. I know you have him playing a lot of Axe, a lot of heroes that just kind of dominate the lane. Is that really what heroes you pick for him usually?
I think that's just meta heroes. I like to pick meta. I don't RD2L has a lot of comfort picks for a lot of people, but I prefer playing in meta and doing things that I see in my pubs and I know work well.
Mm-hmm. So do you draw a lot from programs too, or is it mostly just pubs?
Well, I think my level pubs, it's a lot of what is in pro games, and sometimes I have to ask my friend who's rank fucking whatever 300 to ask what the fuck's going in this meta. But I think for a lot of it, like a lot of the pro games have just have these strong dual lanes, and like you have these two heroes off lane that are just one's like good catch mid game, and the other one's just a really annoying like harass hero, like Lunan or Skywrath or Sand King or whatever. Well, Sand King's more catch, then you pick that with like an axe or something just for the harass.
Mm-hmm. And I noticed just looking at you guys' previous games, you don't always run the dual lanes either. It seems like you guys enjoy swapping your lane strategies a lot. I noticed when Tazdude is playing, it seems like he usually goes dual lanes with you, and then you have the other support with Vanilla, such as against Melliflax. And in other games, you guys run aggro tries. Is there really a strategy to that, or is it just what's good at the time?
Well, I think in the games where we run an aggro try, it's not really set up as an aggro try, is that we got aggroed, and I'm like, I don't really need help in this lane, go help the bottom lane, and it sort of just makes it easier for the team. Like, there's a lot of games where I play, if you play dual lanes and then you get aggro tried, it's like, it's not the worst thing for the dual lanes, but like, if you don't need the other support in your lane, they're a lot better being mid or being in the safe lane or whatever lane it's getting aggro tried. Because you just get more impact from them if the solo lane's going well.
Okay. Would you say you usually make the decisions on that then?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just sort of I sort of set a basis. I'm like, okay, if you guys aren't getting enough, or he's like out leveling you guys, and swip lanes before it gets out of hand. You know, like if you can't like leave a lane after a guy's like 2 levels higher than your core, because then that's just not a good way to play. Because you're just gonna leave your core at disadvantage and then leave the lane. And you're like, fuck you to your core player.
Mm-hmm.
I think the one game that we did lose was sort of like that, where it's like we played versus Melliflax and then we left the top lane too late. So Acoustic was behind in levels, and then it was just really hard for him to play that lane. I think he got tri-lane.
Okay.
Or no, he got dual lane. I don't remember exactly. But it was like we rotated Skkip too late, and then it was already like pointless. So.
Yeah. And it sounds like you're doing a lot of the communication kind of leading in game. Would you say that's kind of the role you fill?
I like to just sort of like say generic things and like say like goals and like this is the dead lane. This is the hero we put in the dead lane, and then I'm just like I don't like to micromanage people. So I'm just sort of like generically say. We should be in this area, we need to ward this area because this is where we need to play in. If we play in this other area, if we die, we lose a tower, and then we don't gain anything for playing there, sort of thing.
Okay. And I noticed you it seems like you swap out Tazdude and for the thrills every game.
Well, we swap Gaff and Tazdude.
Gaff, okay. Yeah, my bad on that.
It's just the 5 players.
Yeah. I noticed one of the things I tried to do in my captain position is try and keep that support duo together on my team, at least, in order to build like some sort of synergy between them. Do you see that kind of building between your supports at all?
I think it's mainly because we run a lot of dual lanes, so it's more like we just have our 5 play with me, and we have our 4 play with Thrills, or play with Thrills usually plays 4 with Acoustic. Vanilla Acoustic. And that's been working out pretty well. So like the 5 will just play with me and he'll be like warding everything, and I'll tell him like places he needs to be in or like where to ward sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Is it something where they're still leading, like let's say ganks on mid or smokes at all?
I think I'll probably call out for smokes and stuff. I think something I have to work on is a little bit more like teamwork in the mid game. I think our laning phase is really good, and then we sort of like lack communication in mid game sometimes.
Would you say you win most of your games in the laning phase then?
I think so, and then I think, well, some games we just have like a very clear like path set up for us, like our. We played DP one game where we were just like, okay, our TP gets big, we win this game really fast and easily, and that's what we did. And then we just sit behind our DP player and we just fucking go crazy. Because I die, I don't really care. My DP's like killing the whole team because I died. 'Cause I think it's a lot of just understanding which heroes and which players need to win their lane and need to get farm to win the game, rather than like winning every single lane necessarily.
Okay, seems to be working for you guys so far with a very good record, at
Yeah.
least. Competing with the likes of Malifaux, I think you're among one of the top teams in the power rankings as well.
Yeah, I think we
Is that
are
kind
the
of
top one actually. But
you might be?
um,
I
yeah, all the whole like situation with Nickel is kind of sad. Just to play against it like without their like first pick player.
yeah. Is how well you're doing this season? Is that somewhere you saw yourself at the beginning of the season?
I mean, I hope so, but I'm like first time captaining and like second time playing the RD2L, so I wasn't really sure. And we kind of not been scrimming too much. I mean, not scrimming too much. I mean, we scrimmed once, and I guess we just play. We just show up to our games and we have like a good attitude. We play our games.
Well, the infamous Riles hype team, according to Hype himself, only scrimmed like one time in that season that they won the championship. So you guys are following in their footsteps, I guess.
All the Riles footsteps. So I have to abandon a game too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
At least 2 or 3.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so you guys having a fantastic season so far. Congratulations on that. We're going to jump from the interview portion now into something that you might not even know about because I totally didn't tell you about it.
No.
It is the Dota Buff quiz.
Oh yeah.
So maybe you know yourself better than Dota Buff knows you, and you'll be able to get all 5 of these flying colors. We'll see. 5 questions based on your Dota Buff. To be fair, these could be completely wrong just because of how Dota Buff works and how games get monitored, but close enough on most of these, I've found, for the most part. So are you ready, Skkip?
Yeah. Let's go.
All right, so let's jump right in. Question number 1. What is your current total win rate in games?
Like 51% or something. It's not that high. 52 maybe.
It is 51. Always go with your first answer.
Yeah.
So, solid start there, but here's another actual sort of win rate related question for question number 2. What is your highest win rate hero with over 100 matches played?
It's definitely Monkey King.
All right. Okay. Well, you're actually passing this with flying colors then. But
That hero, I won. I used to have like an 80% or 90% win rate with that hero. And
yes,
patch just kind of buffed me down.
And you've actually been playing it quite a bit recently. Do you know your win rate just overall with Monkey King?
67, 67.25 or something.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's right. What is your win rate in the last month with Monkey King?
It's lower than normal. It's probably like 60.
You would be wrong on that one. It's actually 77%.
It's 77. I guess I don't play Monkey King that often anymore.
Yeah, I think you're at 9 matches and you've only lost 2, something like that.
Yeah, that's my go-to win hero. I mean, like I used to be like number 5 or number 15 Monkey King when the hero was good. I know he's good again now, but he got fucking nerfed really hard.
Oh yeah, well it was warranted. I would
Yeah,
say.
I mean I had like a 90% win rate with like 100, with like 80 games. Then they got nerfed, and I kept playing him. I kept losing because I wasn't used to the nerfs.
Okay, so this one's a little bit of a trick question for question number 4. What are your 5 most common items on Monkey King? And it's not like your 5 and I say 5 because one's obviously TP scroll, but it's not like your 5 items you always build on the hero. It's just like what are the 5 most common items you end the game with?
Echo Saber.
Got one.
I don't go phase. I go phase probably more than normal. Shadow Blade.
Got 2, and you did say phase there too.
Yeah.
So that's 3.
The phase bit's okay, and then I go I usually sell my Aquila by the end of the game.
I'm just gonna count it because you said it. Aquila is one
Oh,
of them.
actually, yeah, I probably end the game fast. My Monkey King game is only last like 20, 35 minutes.
Last one's kind of a trick one.
What, TP?
No,
No.
no, that
What?
that's everybody's.
Yeah. Fuck. Last one. It's not Deso. I don't buy that nearly enough.
It's not Deso.
Fuck. I need to look at the items. Can I look at items?
Just like overall, it's
Yeah,
not
just,
like
like,
a.
all
It's an
items.
item you probably already thought of.
DKB?
No,
Fuck. I don't buy DKB. What am I talking about?
you did buy it in a couple of games in the past, but not enough to make it one of the most common.
Fuck. I was so close.
Yeah, you are.
I'm so
Yeah,
close.
okay.
Is it a wand?
No. So I'll just say it to you because I don't think you're gonna guess it. It's treads.
Oh, that's fucking
There's
stupid.
technically two types of boots
Yeah.
on this.
That's fucking dumb. I buy treads or like phase. It's really dependent
Yeah.
on the heroes you play against.
Yeah, for sure. And that's probably why it's, two of the most common items on the hero. It just depends on the game.
Yeah.
All right. So this last question is about a game that occurred over 3 years ago. What is your record for longest match, and what hero did you
Oh,
play?
longest match, Bat Rider. Fuck, I remember this match. I think if it's the one, if I'm right.
Well, it's not Bat
Is it
Rider
not
unless
Bat
you can
Rider?
remember the time and
Fuck.
the amount of time that game lasted. Don't prove me wrong.
I don't know. That game was like an hour and 26 minutes. I
You do
remember.
have one longer than that.
Something techies.
Yes.
Okay, I used
So you got
to
the
play a lot of
hero.
techies. And time? Did I get time too?
No, you didn't get the time on an hour and 27. It's a little bit longer than
No,
that.
I mean, do I have to say time?
Yeah.
Okay, like 135, maybe.
Right on the nose right there. Did
That's-
you win or you lose? It's
I fucking
50-50.
lose, dude. I never win the techies.
You actually won that
I
game.
win? My winner of techies is garbage.
That's a techies game that goes for over an hour and a half. You're probably gonna win that game.
I don't know, man. I don't win the techies. I have a lot of games that hero that I forgot about because I hate playing that hero now.
Yeah, the ultimate just shell defense hero once games go long enough if you don't get stomped in 20 minutes.
Yeah. God.
All right. So honestly, those first three answers were pretty solid though. So
Yeah.
you had a lot going for you there. I would almost say that you studied, but it doesn't matter at all. So congratulations, sir.
Thanks.
Wish you guys luck. We got games coming up in about, I don't know, 6 hours here.
Yeah, around 6 hours.
How are you guys feeling this week?
Well, I haven't talked to my entire team for like a week, so we're kind of just chill because Mikkel's team got fucking destroyed. So we're kind of just disappointed because we were like hyped, and now we're just kind of like, well, we're not really sure what's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think they
Fair
got a
attitude.
free agent yet, right?
No, I haven't checked the state of affairs chat in a couple of days, but I don't believe so.
I thought they got one. Just an ancient. Well, Darbo was like way higher party MR or some shit. That's what I've heard.
Mm.
It was like 5.9 party or some shit.
So, good luck with your games tonight. Hopefully, I assume you guys are going to make playoffs no matter what. You
Yeah.
top the league. You are going to be playing some of the tougher teams in the league from now on. But
I mean, yeah,
should
I
play out
think
well for
we
you.
played Mikkel, but we've played already Malaflock, and we played 6-0 Team Near. Well, they were like forfeit 6-0.
Yeah, I think they forfeited 2 weeks, so they're technically like 2-0. And I don't think have you guys played Nutty Pizza yet?
No, I don't think so. Are they
He's-
7-1?
I think they've lost 2 or 3.
Oh, okay. So they're like
So
5-2 or something. 5-3.
Yeah, because 90% of the league feels like is 4-4 right now, including my team. So
I feel like there's a lot more like 7-1 teams than there was last season, but I don't know.
yeah, I think the disparity is just a
There's
lot
just
bigger.
more teams. probably.
Yeah, for sure. Anyways, thank you so much for coming on, Skkip. Good luck, this week and in the future, and hopefully you guys make a deep playoff run.
Yeah, thanks.